Greetings everybody, this is Gaia Earth Goddess. I'm back with another video. I'm at home in my backyard and I'm just connecting with the earth. As you can see, connecting with the sun. And I've been talking to the sun lately about the solar eclipse. So just background story, I talk to the earth a lot. I talk to the sun a lot. It wasn't as much before, but now I'm back to increasing how much I talk to and connect with the earth and the sun, because I feel a ancient connection with them. And so yeah, I've just been doing that more outside. And so the sun and the earth, they know how to talk to you, but the thing is they communicate telepathically. So you literally have to go outside and sit in the grass, put your forehead on the grass. Sometimes you have to lay in the grass, put your feet barefoot on the grass, your hands palm down on the grass, on the ground, to talk to the earth. But the sun, the thing about the sun is they tell you not to directly look at the sun, but you're actually supposed to directly look at the sun. You are supposed to practice sun gazing, which is something that you can do. You can do it at any time during the day. But it's best to do it in the wee hours of the rising, when the sun is first rising, or in the evening when the sun is starting to set a little, because the light is not as intense. And if your retinas are not trained to be staring directly at the sun in midday sunlight, then that's the best time. But when you do sun gazing, the sun sends energy, divine light codes into your body, and it enhances your frequency, and you communicate. And the sun is masculine in nature, and he talks. I talk to him. The earth is feminine in nature. She's Mother Earth. She's feminine, and she talks as well. And then one of the main messages I remember getting from the earth when I first started talking to her is that she is very, very sad that people are not taking the time out to truly talk and connect with her, because in ancient times we used to come out and speak to her and talk to her and acknowledge her. We're all walking around on the surface of earth, and we're all experiencing earth and using earth. We dig in the earth to build things and manufacture things. We're constantly using earth. We plant our garden and our vegetables and our crops in earth, and we're using earth, and she gives so much to us. Even gasoline comes from the earth, and it's not fossil fuel, it's actually her blood. So it's a lot of things that come from her and she gives, but we are not acknowledging her enough, and that makes her quite sad. So the next time you're outside, they teach us that walking barefoot in grass is nasty and dirty, but it's not. You need to do that. Put your head on the ground to connect with her. So I was talking to the sun today about the eclipse tomorrow. Firstly, the eclipse that's happening tomorrow is not evolving the sun that is outside today. Today is is April the 7th. This is the day before the eclipse. This is a different sun. The sun that's going to rise tomorrow, that's going to be involved with the eclipse, is another sun that is a counterpart to our sun. That was one of the first things that the sun told me today when I was talking to him. I normally hold my hands up and I speak telepathically to the sun, and he sends me energy and he talks back. So it's a counterpart, one. And two, the sun told me that if you feel called to look at the eclipse, look at the eclipse. The ones that are supposed to be looking have this distinct, instinctive feeling that they should be looking at this eclipse. They teach you that you're not supposed to look at eclipses because they'll burn your retinas, but that is something that they teach you to hide the truth from you. You have to realize that eclipses have been going on for millennia, and they have these special sunglasses for eclipses that you're supposed to wear to keep them from hurting your eyes. But our ancient peoples didn't have those. The ancient American Indians and Africans and Aztecs and Egyptians, who actually recorded eclipses in their historical documents in lore and hieroglyphs, these people who recorded eclipses didn't have glasses. So how were they viewing these eclipses? How did they put these in hieroglyphs? How did they put these in record? How do we know they happened if they weren't just standing at the eclipse and looking at them? They have brainwashed you and manipulated you into thinking that eclipse is something that you're not supposed to look at. But if you look at our ancient counterparts, they look straight at them. And the reason being is because eclipses come with an immense amount of divine information. The sunlight that comes down to earth is not just light, it's knowledge that we need to be gaining. You need to be outside in the sunlight because it's knowledge. It goes into your hair, it goes into your skin. You do not need to be wearing sunscreen. Sunscreen is evil. It blocks it. So like when you wear sunscreen and things like that, you're blocking the messages. That's why they market and push sunscreen on us, because, oh, you can get sunburned. That's not the reason why they have invented and marketed sunscreen. You have to realize what the name is saying. It's a sunscreen. It's a sun barrier. It's a knowledge barrier. So the ancient knowledge that the sun is trying to give you, like the knowledge to help you, you're not getting it because you have covered yourself in this chemical that's blocking it. They have different ways that they have taught us to block the messages from the sun that we need. Like they have different ways to block the messages from the earth because we wear shoes all the time. And we wear rubber shoes, which blocks the frequencies, the divine frequencies that are coming out of the earth. So we have been manipulated and controlled into doing the opposite of what we've been doing. So back to the eclipse. If you have been called, and I know that some of you have been called and have had this feeling to look at the eclipse, if you are in the regions of the US where you can see this eclipse happening, look straight at it. Your retinas are not going to get burned. You're not going to get hurt. People have been looking at solar eclipses for millennia and they were fine. They were so fine that they went back and recorded it. You see what I'm saying? So you have to look to our ancient cousins and see what they were, ancient forefathers, and see what they were doing. Look straight at this eclipse because there's an immense amount of information that's coming from this eclipse. The earth is going through a transformation. She is coming out of one-dimensional space and vibrating into another frequency. Everything that's happening right now is direly important. So if you're one of the few that are called to look at this eclipse straight on, wherever you are, stop what you're doing, go outside and look straight at it. Your retinas will not fry. You will be okay. You're supposed to look at it. That's why your intuition, your higher self, is pulling you to look at it. So tomorrow I will be looking straight at the eclipse. I'm in Georgia, so I might not see much of it, but while the eclipse is happening, I'm going to be looking directly at the sun to get that divine energy that I need and that divine knowledge. So this is just to get you guys to do that and to put my 2 cents out there to spread the word and the knowledge about the truth about eclipses. You're supposed to look at them because the sun is already giving knowledge, but when it does something special like an eclipse, the knowledge is very important, and they have taught us to specifically not look at the sun during eclipses just so that we don't get that ancient knowledge we're supposed to be getting. They have actually taught us that looking at an eclipse will hurt you when it doesn't hurt you. Everything that you have been taught is a lie. It's not true. It's no truth in it. They have just manipulated you. So you have to do the reversal of everything that you have been taught. So I will be outside during the eclipse tomorrow. You can be meditating, just ready to receive the sun's energy. The sun also sent me a message to tell you to make yourself as close to light as possible. If that means clearing your aura field, saging yourself, keeping a clean diet tomorrow, keeping a clean and clear mind tomorrow. Clear yourself, make yourself as clear and close to light as possible so that you can receive this divine message from this eclipse that we all the starseeds need, and all that humanity actually needs, at least all the humanity that is going to be within the path of this eclipse. It's an important message that we all need to know. So so I might make a video after the eclipse to tell you guys any updates about the sun's messages. But go outside and talk to the sun. The sun is waiting. The earth is waiting. They are so ready to talk to you and for you to acknowledge them. I've had entire conversations with the actual sun as well as with the earth, and they're very nice beings. They're very connected to us more than you know. So This is my video for today, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.